Hey, friends, with the new Slayer's Fang shotgun, I'm trying not to laugh because I just recorded this with the lens cap on. But yeah, this shotgun, you get a headshot kill and it gives you wall hacks. I am using that information to bank knives off the wall to get a kill, to activate Swashbuckler and Radiance. And then, read this origin trait, this works in PvP, so by just getting the kill, it essentially has infinite ammo. And just so you can have a visual indicator, starts at a 0.8. Doesn't really do anything unless you get a Surge or Radiant. Let's say you get the melee kill, 0.67. Melee kill and pick up an orb, 0.53. It gets better though. Since I'm using Solar, throw the knife, you get Radiant. It's just a clean 5-tap. Clean 5-tap that reloads itself. And then Seraph rounds pierce through opponents, they ricochet off walls, and it makes for playing the game mode Eruption a little bit more bearable, although I still think it is the worst game mode ever concocted. These are the fragments. Aspects just trying to boost handling. I was on Healing Nade for majority of the gameplay. I switched to Incendiary to blow up the whole team. And I was on 6-shooter at one point, but 3-shooter is just so much better. At least for this game mode. I like 6-shooter on mouse and keyboard. So now, why this auto rifle though, when you can compare it to something like Origin Story that can get the exact same thing? The answer is the Origin trait. The auto reloading is amazing. You don't necessarily need enhanced hipfire for the way that I'm using it. I'm not trying to TTK somebody from the hip, just the odd shot or two to keep them weak while I get to cover. Don't get me wrong, if I can get that same roll on Origin Story, I'm definitely going to try it out. But maybe the reload's going to be the deal breaker, and I'm not going to delete the 7th Seraph Carbine until then. Also, if you compare it to Breakneck, for whatever reason, Breakneck from Gambit gets an extra 10 aim assist just for existing. So maybe I want something like Hipfire Onslaught or Hipfire Harmony on Breakneck. Still going to try it out in the future on mouse and keyboard, Lion Rampant. But for now, I thought this was a pretty devious strategy to use the wall hacks for evil. See you on the next. Well, this is going to be a mercy. We're not beating that. Unless... I actually got pretty close there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was all the controller. My reaction moved faster than my brain there. And the entire time I'm not thinking like, you know, Sherlock Holmes, discombobulate. I'm thinking like, damn, controller, you need to chill. I mean, it keeps going, too. This cascade point is noticeable. I was a hater. I played that correctly. Needed to just hit my shots. That's the thing, on PC, what I just did was kind of a stupid move, because they would have just mouse 180'd and went, you're dumb, Cam. But on controller, I know he can't physically move that fast, so I have an opportunity to isolate a 1. How much just flew off the map there? I'll get angled if I peek that too early. Works for me. One of these random knives I throw is gonna hit eventually. That aim assisted too hard. Wonder if he has more juice. He did. Glad I didn't get that assist. I'll take it. Didn't really show off the throwing knife, but I'm sure I'll have clips that show that. Thought that showed off the auto rifle pretty decently.